Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Matt, this is Mark's Mods, and yesterday I had an absolutely fantastic day, everybody, because not only did I receive my Harsh X subscription to the Titanic, I also received my subscription to the Eaglemoss Wooden Titanic. So I'm really excited what comes. And I just thought I'd do a short video on what we've got in the Eaglemoss Titanic Pack 1. Totally shocked, didn't know it was going to be coming yesterday at the same time as the Harshette one. But yeah, ultimately very, very excited. So this is basically just an intro on what you get with the Eaglemoss Titanic. So I really want to show you guys this. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so I'm going to show you what you get in your issue, the first pack of the Titanic from Eaglemoss, the wooden one. So we've got a basic build guide like we always get. Sorry, everything's falling everywhere. And this is just going to basically guide you through what we've got coming in this model. So we've got some lovely pictures of the Titanic there. We've got a sort of a drawing there of it. We've got a lot of information on the Titanic as well, I will admit. And then we've got basically what's going to happen with the build and putting things together. And then here we have more on the build and some of the free gifts we get. So we're going to get a binder, we're going to get sander, we're going to get a pin vise. I do already have one a pin vise, but it's never, it's always enough to have another one. And then we're going to get some pliers as well. They look like a nice cutting tool as well. And then we're going to get the display stand as well on this build. So really interesting. And then if we go to the back, basically what happens is if we pull this out, we've actually got a full-size picture on the Titanic. So got like here it says raised roofs, we've got realistic lifeboats, we've got portal pattern. We've got the thing of easy to build, but it is a wooden model, so I just don't think it's going to be that easy to build. But yeah, if you look at this, it goes all through it. On what's going to be the size. The size is going to be 32 inches and 81 centimetres. So it's going to be a bit smaller than the Harshette one. But I believe that this is going to be more detailed than the Harshette one. And then if we go to the back at this side, we've got superb detailing, we've got propellers, we've got the wooden deck. That's something we do in issue 1. So that's sort of the guide to the builds. So if I just sort of fold this back up, there we go. Okay, so one of the next things you get if you subscribe early is you do get some gifts. So here, and I'm definitely putting this on my wall, but I just don't know what yet. We have a blueprint of the Titanic. That looks just absolutely gorgeous. It really does. Yeah, the only thing that gets me is it's in the die cast club. Now, I don't think this model is die cast, so I don't know why they put it in the die cast club. But yeah, you get a nice free blueprint. I subscribed to this way back last year. I think it was October, November. For this one, so I've been waiting on this one for a long time. So that's one of the gifts you got if you subscribed early. I will try and fold this back to how it was folded in the first place, but I have a weird thing about that one. That's definitely going to be going on my wall. Okay, so moving on, here we have some absolutely fantastic prints. Now if I get these out, we've got 2 prints. So we've got this one, the Olympic and Titanic. It's more like, it was like an advertisement at the time for the ships. Because White Star Line at the time, they didn't want to class themselves as being the fastest ship across the Atlantic. They wanted to be the most luxurious ship across the Atlantic. So they chose luxury over speed. And I can honestly say the Titanic was very luxurious, especially for first class passengers, but as well for third class passengers, because a lot of people said they were better cabins than what they actually lived with. So we've got that one, and then we've got this one as well, which is the French illustration of the Titanic, and they just look absolutely fabulous. I think I'm definitely going to get some photo frames for these and frame them and put them up. So yeah, that was another thing you got. Okay, so another thing we've got issue 1 here. So this is issue 1. As you can see, this is the forecastle. We've got some planks, some glue, which I'm told isn't right great. We've got some photo etch there. That, I believe, goes on the stern of the Titanic because of the way it's shaped. And then we've got like how we're starting this. So that's issue 1. Oh yeah, and I will say before I go, is these are vacuum sealed, so you only sort of get out what you need. If you don't need anything else, then it keeps it nice and secure for you. So yeah, and then it carries on to issue 2. So here we get some more of the bow section of the ship. We get an anchor there. We get a lifeboat. I know it's hard to see because of reflection, and we also get one of the propellers. That propeller's in silver, so it probably will need painting because the propellers were not silver on the Titanic. I can vouch to that. Okay, so we'll move that aside, and here we have the instruction booklet that's come with it. So here we have issue 1, Eaglemoss Titanic, A Tale of Luxury and Tragedy. Now, a lot of people were saying that they didn't know it was the RMS Titanic. The reason for it being the RMS Titanic, because it stood for Royal Mail Steamship. If a boat was to carry Royal Mail overseas, it had to have RMS before its name. So this is the Royal Mail Steamship Titanic. I can tell you now that the Titanic did have mail on it when it set sail from Southampton to New York. And I've actually seen documentaries of where they went to find the mail that was stored, and a brand new life organism was found there. So yeah, that's why ships had RMS before them. And then here we can see we've got like, a first class replica, picture of the model itself, the front of it, and as you can see, you know, we can see the lifting gear, all that business and pieces. And then we've got in here, you know, part of what's going to be built. It does say in here that some of the things you're going to need is sandpaper, pen stroke, pencil, ruler, craft knife, set square, blotting paper, flat file, mini clamp, and all that we're going to need for our build. So yeah, some of them I think I'm going to have a look at and yeah, purchase, because I really want to get going on this one and have the right tools for it. Okay, and then we've got sequences of the build. So it's just basically going through what we're going to be doing as we go through the build. And then we've got the instructions for issue 1. So this is going through everything that we need to do. We're going to start planking because we're going to have wood planking on the bow or the forecastle. And then we've got more of what we're going to do here. So incredibly exciting. Then we have issue 2 on what we're doing. And then we've got now going into a little bit of history of the Titanic. We've got Bruce's May there, who was the owner of White Star Line and did actually travel on Titanic. We've got the building of the Titanic there. We've got the drawing room where they did the blueprints for the Olympic class liners. And then we've got some information about first class. And some more information here, and there we go. We've got some about the unsinkable Molly Brown, some pictures from the 1997 Titanic movie by James Cameron, and again we've got some all aboard, some artifacts. We've got like a picture there that we've been given as a free gift, and we've got some more pictures of the Titanic. Not a lot of pictures were taken of the Titanic, so it's very hard to colour match. And then we've just got the back again here on this instruction guide. So for an issue 1 you get quite a lot for your first delivery. I know a lot of people have turned around and said they would prefer to do the Hachette version because they don't need to paint it and there's not a lot of work in it. For me, it's Titanic, and I want to know and learn how to build a wooden ship. So for me, this one was, you know, I subscribed to this one before I subscribed to the Hachette one. And basically, this one I was always going to do when it was released. So that's just a quick insight on what you get in your first pack from Eaglemoss. Well, that just gives you an insight of what you get in pack 1 of the Eaglemoss Titanic. I'm really looking forward to this. I've got a drawer already allocated, and yeah, it's going to be an absolutely fantastic build, and I can't wait to get started on it. Now, this build is going to be different from my other builds. My other builds I do step by step in the instructions. This build is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a montage of video clips put to some music as I build it. The reason I'm going with that one is I really want to take my time on this one, and I really want to have a nice relaxing build. And with all my other builds being the way they are, I don't have one where I can just simply put on some music and just build away. But this one is going to be that one. It's going to be, I can put some music on and build away and just sort of keep the cameras rolling and then take out some clips from the recordings for you guys to listen to and hopefully relax as I build this build. It's definitely going to be a strange way of building because I haven't done something like this before, but I think it's ultimately better for me because, like I said, I really want to enjoy this wooden Titanic. So there's your quick insight into what you get in your first pack of the Eaglemoss Titanic. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified of any future videos. But as always, guys, stay safe and bye for now.